Good morning, everyone. It's going to be a nice day today as temperatures will be soaring back into the 50s. Colder air and some more stormier weather is on the horizon, though, for much of New England for this week coming up into mid next week as well. But first, dry and mild today. Cooler temperatures will be sneaking in on Saturday thanks to high pressure to our north. A light wintry mix will be moving in Sunday night into Monday with some minor accumulations inland, and then the potential stands for a stronger coastal storm later on next week, Tuesday night into Wednesday. More details on that in just a few minutes. I thought I'd show you the current temperatures really quick just to show you that there's a lot of cold air up in northern Canada that has been up there for the last several weeks, and it doesn't look like it will be coming down in full force into our region for this weekend into next week, which if it did, we would easily see snowfall out of the next several storm systems. Instead, we're going to see little pieces of this cold air being tapped into storms that are going to be riding up the eastern seaboards. One's going to be going through the Great Lakes region. Another one on Tuesday will be developing off the coast, and it'll tap into some of that cooler weather, and that's why the forecast for Sunday into Monday and then Tuesday into Wednesday is very tricky. All depends on how much cold air gets wrapped into the systems to determine how much snowfall some areas may get. Your satellite and radar composite over much of New England. High pressure is banked down to the south of New England. Clear skies throughout much of our region today. We'll see a few higher thin clouds. And if you head over and look over towards the southwest, this whole area of moisture gathering is the southern jet stream that is interacting with the next storm system, which will be making its way across the plain states up into the Great Lakes and overspreading some warmer air into our region on Sunday into Monday. Colder air will already be in place on Sunday night, so we look like that warmer air clashing with the cold air will bring out some light snow to develop later Sunday night. Changing terrain along the coast, but inland areas north of the Mass Pike stands the best chance of seeing accumulating snows on Sunday night into about midday on Monday. Futurecast continues to show clear skies throughout much of the region. This area of cloudiness right here moving through overnight tonight is a weak cold front, and that's what's going to cool us down for Saturday before the next storm system spreads clouds into our region on Sunday, and this moisture will be moving into that colder air on Sunday night. And I expect light snow to develop on Sunday night, and it could become tricky travel if you're going to the Patriots game on Sunday night. It looks like there could be some flakes in the air, but changing to rain down in that area. But if you're heading home later on in the night, be careful as some of the roads could become slick north of the Mass Pike. For today, we're going to be watching this cold front to our north moving through later on tonight, but before it does, we're going to be milder conditions today with temperatures near 50 degrees. But once this cold front does push through overnight tonight, it will drastically drop our temperatures tomorrow off into the upper 30s to lower 40s, setting up the stage for that possible light snow event on Sunday night. Highs today, once again, will be in the upper 40s down in southern New England, lower 40s to upper 30s in northern New England. So your weather pattern for this weekend, we're going to be watching the jet stream dipping down to the south in the Great Plains states as this low pressure system rides up along it and moves towards the Great Lakes. And as you can see, the battleground goes right through southern New England, and that's going to be the case throughout the rest of this weekend as the milder air is going to be pushing up the coast. Colder air from high pressure up over Canada will be funneling colder air down into much of southern New England, and that's the reason why I believe inland areas will remain mostly light snow on Sunday night into Monday. It's the coastal regions, south coast, Cape Cod, and the islands that will definitely change over to some rain after a brief period starting off as some snow. So your weather map for Sunday into Monday shows that weak low pressure system off to our west. Here's that high pressure system I was speaking about, bringing in northeasterly winds which will lock the colder air into much of inland areas. So I expect light snow to develop about Sunday afternoon all the way into Sunday night. And then as Sunday night progresses, warmer air will move into the coastal plains and as far inland as just about 495. So I expect anything anywhere west of 495 to remain mostly snow, albeit light, and east of 495 changing over to rain after a brief period of some light snow. So with that said, let's take a look at what your snowfall map could look like on Sunday into Monday. Mostly rain south of the Mass Pike and of Boston, Cape Cod, and the islands. But as you head inland from 128 to 495 to a little bit further west into Route 2, a good coating to possibly an inch of snow is possible out of the system before changing over to some rain. And you have to head out far west into central and western Mass to get 1 to 2 inches of snowfall. And this blue area in southwestern New Hampshire and southern Vermont stands the best chance of about 3 inches, possibly 4 inches of snowfall out of this first storm system. And then we have a much bigger system to come on Tuesday night into Wednesday. I'll talk about that in the 5-day. But first, your forecast for tonight is going to look like this: clear, calm, and cold, with winds out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Temperatures in the lower 20s inland and lower 30s along the coast. Forecast right now for tomorrow, it's going to be a chilly one. Temperatures will be dropping back down into the middle to upper 30s inland along the coast. Sunshine with increasing clouds later on in the day as we see that snow system moving through the Great Lakes. Clouds will spread in so that by Sunday on the 5-day forecast you'll see we're going to have mostly cloudy skies on Sunday. Temperatures still in the 30s, so again, rain, snow developing on Sunday night, and the coastal plain will be changing to rain. Inland areas remaining snow through about midday on Monday. Again, 1 to 2 inches out west and just a slushy coating out east. And then we're going to have a break on Monday night into Tuesday morning. But then on Tuesday night, a more powerful storm looks to develop. And right now, it is still too tough to call who's going to get what, rain or snow. It definitely looks like much more wind and much more precipitation. So I'll have to take a look at later model data to see what the latest trends are trending on for that storm. But stay tuned for BarokaWeather.com throughout the weekend on all the latest updates. More on next Tuesday's snowstorm.